came from the edge where the map turns black. Boots made of leather and a soul full of cracks. Smoke in his lungs and fire in his veins. A storm in the silence, a ghost with no name. They whispered in towns he'd once passed through. He don't speak much, but Lord, it's true. When the wind turns sharp and the sky turns red, he's the last thing breathing when it's all dead. He laughs while it all burns. Ashes fly and the black wheel turns. No mercy in his cold wild eyes, just a devil grin. And as the good men die, no prayer, no grace, no concern. He laughs while it all burns. He lit that match with a crooked smile, watched the church go up from a distant mile. Said, I ain't justice, I ain't sin, I'm the reckoning that crawls within. The sheriff ran, the preacher cried, but the fire spoke louder than the ones who lied. He walked through the heat like a beast reborn, with a past carved deep in a crown of thorns. He laughs while it all burns. No tears fall, no one returns, just char and bone where the truth once lay, and echoes that haunt the break of day. The wind may howl, the world may churn, but he laughs while it all burns. Some say he was wrong, some say insane. Some say his blood runs oil and flame, but none dare speak when the dusk light bends and that shadow rides in again. He laughs while it all burns. Smoke sings low and the cold sun yearns. He don't forget, he don't forgive, he don't regret the way he lives. From cursed soil to twisted turns, he laughs while it all burns. I woke with a taste of blood on my tongue, whiskey on breath and a loaded gun. The lawman's dead where the red dust blows, but the devil knows what the devil sows. My boots leave fire where the shadows crawl. I ain't running, I just answer the call. With a soul stitched tight by sin and flame, I ride with ghosts that don't need names. Hell's got room for one more soul, and I ain't afraid to pay the toll. These wheels turn slow, but they always roll. for one more. Crosses burn on the hills I've passed, names carved deep in a whiskey glass. My prayers are rusted, my fate long cast. I'm a hymn of hate from a haunted past. Barstool prophets warned me twice, but I shook hands with colder eyes. The preacher cried but wouldn't stay. He knew this rider don't kneel or pray. Got room for one more ride, and I'm the storm they can't deny. I'll burn this trail with iron and lore, then knock like thunder on that old red door. So pour one out on the cold dirt floor. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. Got a room, and I'm knocking. I'll carry my cross. I was born with the blood of a storm in my veins, raised by the thunder and the railroad chains. Mama cried verses while Daddy drank sin, and the preacher said hell always lets you back in. My boots hit the dirt with the weight of regret, each mile of memory I'd rather forget. But the road keeps winding through sorrow and moss, and I bear it in silence. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the valley of bones, where the silence cuts deeper than sticks and stones. No angels, no choir, no coin for the cost, just me and my shadow. I'll carry my cross. I buried my brother on the edge of a creek, where the willows weep and the lost ones speak. He wore his pride like a badge on his chest, but pride turns to ash when a man's laid to rest. Now the devil walks close with a crooked grin, trading old secrets for bottles of sin. I don't beg for mercy, don't plead to be tossed. I'll walk straight through fire, I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the dust and the flame, through ghost towns that whisper my sorrow and name. No blessings, no guide, no savior embossed, but I won't lay it down. I'll carry my cross. The stars don't shine for the damned and the done, and justice don't come with a badge or a gun. But I made my peace with the weight I've earned. Let the wheel There's a hill in the distance I've yet to climb, with a grave and a song and a mark of time. I'll lay down my sins where the vultures emboss, and carve my name in the stone. I'll carry my cross, I'll carry my cross to the end of the line, through blood and the rust, through whiskey and time, with no one behind and nothing to gloss. Let the winds write my story. I'll carry my cross, so pour one for the lost and the soul's double-crossed. I ain't looking for heaven, I'll carry my cross.
There's a shadow over yonder where the old barn creaks. In the still of the night, not a soul dare speak, though the moonlight glimmers on the silver gale. In that haunted hollow, it's silence that prevails. Grandpa told stories of lost souls and bones, talking about folks who never made it back home. Echoes in the forest of a mournful tune, a distant reminder of the town's dark room. Ooh, there's a shadow haunting every hill, whispers of the past that linger still. In the night it comes calling through the pines, a tale of sorrow in these winding vines. Down by the creek where the water runs cold lies the tale of a love that was bitterly sold. She waits in the silence, her heart turned to stone, for the man who had promised but never came home. By the old churchyard where the wildflowers grow lie the markers of secrets no one else could know. When the north wind howls through the weather trees, it sings a song of heartaches carried on the breeze. Ooh, there's a shadow haunting every hill, whispers of the past that
and crow, whispers in the wind, neath the blood-red moon. Old pine creaks and sways, secrets in its bark. Lonely howl echoes, piercing through the dark. Ghosts of old regrets haunt this timber trail. Footsteps on the gravel, whispers of a tale. Lovers lost embrace, etched in phony vibes. Memories like phantoms, mingling with the dark. Timber trail, footsteps on the ground, whispers of a tale. Lovers lost embrace, etched in phony vibes. Memories are like phantoms, mingling with the pines. Darkness falls heavy as night shadows dance. Fate's cruel mistress won't give a second chance. Underneath the starlight, hearts forever ache. Midnight on the ridge, there's too much at stake. The river runs so cold, like a lover's storm. In the chill of night, trouble's always born. Lantern flickers low, casting restless hues. Eyes in the darkness, glowing with the blues. Ravens perched on gravestones, mocking destiny. A song in the silence, riddled with mystery. Whiskey in a flask keeps the spirits warm. Solitude a friend, shelter from the storm. Darkness falls heavy as night shadows dance. Fate's cruel mistress won't give a second chance. Underneath the starlight, hearts forever ache. Midnight on the ridge, there's too much at stake.
Control, raise hell or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. Chewed up dreams, spit out lies. Buried love under blood-red skies. Taught by wolves, raised by hate. Kick down the doors, storm the gate. Raise hell or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down.
man's face. Laugh while the world lays to waste. You want peace, you better run, 'cause I ain't stopping till I'm done. Raise hell or die trying. No gods, no saving, no lying. Fuck your throne and fuck your crown. I'm here to burn your kingdom down. Flames in my eyes, blood on my boots. No turning back, no fucking truce. Raise hell or die fucking trying. That's my truth and that's my sign.
Death in the crowd. I ain't no savior, I ain't no saint, just a man with a gun and a war to paint. Smoking lead, fire and steel, no remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. In my hand, you talk real tough, but you don't stand a chance. Whiskey spills, the night runs cold. One wrong move and you won't get old. Smoking lead, fire and steel, no remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. The reaper calls, every man falls when the hammer falls. No law, no love, no peace for me, just the echo of gunfire setting me free. Smoking lead, fire and steel, no remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. Rolls high, the moon turns red. Ain't no rest till I'm good and dead. But till that day I'll ride on through with smoke and lead and a hell-bound view.
Through fire in a coat of sin, boot prints burned on a path within. Thunder rolled as I lit my smoke. The sky went black, the heavens spoke. The devil bows when I come round. Shadow walker on cursed ground. Crosses crack and angels high. When the storm rides at my side, I ain't no saint, but hell knows me. Even demons kneel when I break free. Raven circle where the truth once slept. In graves I dug, the secrets kept. Whiskey prayers and bullet vows. I wear my shame like a blood-stained crown. The devil bows when I come round. Flames retreat, they don't make deer stammer, wolves obey. Night itself won't block my way. I ain't no hero, but I still stand, with fire in my soul and ash on my hands. Chains don't rattle when you're the storm. I was born in dark, not in human form. Lightning grins and the reaper cheers, but I've outrun them all for years. The devil bows, tips his hat low, says, son, I thought I'd seen it all. But there's a fire even hell don't tame, and it burns in the outlaw's name. Yeah, I walk alone through heaven's doubt, but when I ride, the devil bows. So carve my name in smoke and stone, or ghost don't whisper, but howl and moan. I ain't afraid, never learned how, 'cause I was born to make the devil bow.
Got a pact with the dark, got blood in my veins. Cards on the table, whiskey in my breath. I shook hands with the devil, now I'm riding with death. Oh, the devil don't forget and the devil don't forgive. Took my soul on a wager, now I got no life to live. The road keeps burning, but there ain't no end. I owe a debt and I can't pretend. I hear the chains when the night grows still, a shadow behind me, a cold iron will. The hounds are howling, the gallows stand tall, but death ain't the worst of it, I've seen it all. Oh, the devil don't forget and the devil don't forgive. Took my soul on a wager, now I got no life to live. The road keeps burning, but there ain't no end. I owe a debt and I can't pretend. Salvation, ain't no light, just a black horse riding through the dead of night. I made my choice and I sealed my fate. Now I ride with the lost through the hellfire gate. The bottle run dry. Ain't no redemption for a man born to die. The dust keeps rising, the night grows cold, and the devil's debt never does grow old.
my boots, blood on my hands. I've been running these crooked, cursed lands. Whiskey on my breath, fire in my veins, chasing broken dreams down hell-bound trains. I ain't no preacher, I ain't no saint, just a lonesome rider with a coat of paint. Black as the night, cold as a stone, got a fist full of sins and a heart overthrown. 'Cause the devil's got my back when the law's on my trail, when the moon turns red and the good hearts fail. I ain't praying for mercy, I ain't begging no grace, I'm riding with the shadows at a dead man's pace. Yeah, the devil's got my back and he's laughing in black, and I'm never turning back, no, never turning back. Grew up hard under a bloodshot sky. Mama said, boy, you're born to ride or die. Learned how to lie before I learned how to cry. Sold my soul cheap just to get by. I've slept in gutters, I've fought in bars, I got holy scars and outlaw stars. A deal's a deal when you're down this low. A man's gotta dance with the demons he knows. 'Cause the devil's got my back when the law's on my trail, when the moon turns red and the good hearts fail. I ain't praying for mercy, I ain't begging no grace, I'm riding with the shadows at a dead man's pace. Yeah, the devil's got my back and he's laughing in black, and I'm never turning back, no, never turning back. Whistle through the graveyard, sing my name. Every ghost and sinner's got their share of blame. Steel in my hand, smoke in my lungs, I'm a song of the damned that ain't yet sung. The devil's got my back when the night turns cruel, when the winds howl low and the stars turn blue. No angels calling, no preacher's track, just me and the devil and the dust at my back. Yeah, the devil's got my back and he's laughing in black, I'm never turning back, no, never turning back, never turning back, no, never turning back.
The sky is bleeding crimson as the sun sinks low. A shadow on the horizon and the wind starts to blow. Walking down this gravel road, my heart feels like stone. A long journey back to nowhere, where I'm all alone. I'll pass the old barn where the memories lie of a time filled with laughter. Now it's all bone dry. Whispers in the twilight, ghosts of days gone by. Every footstep echoes a mournful goodbye. It's a long road home, through the tears and the pain. Every step closer feels the same. Dust on my boots, dirt on my hands, trying to reclaim who I am. I reach the broken fence where
dreams used to grow. Now it's tangled in the thorn, with nothing to show. The moon starts rising, cold and pale, each star a reminder of the times I fell. There's a light in the distance, a flicker of hope, a whisper in the night, a way to cope through the dark and the sorrow, through the endless roam. I'll find my way back to a place called home. It's a long road home, through the tears and the pain, every step closer feels the same. Dust on my boots, dirt on my hands, trying to reclaim who I am.
Out on the edge of a ghost-filled town, the moon's full face wears a silver crown. Shadows stretch where secrets lie. In the hush of night, you hear them cry. Old barn doors creak with a mournful tone. Winds whisper tales of lives unknown. Gravestones mark the dreams once found, gone to dust in the cold hard ground. Haunted whispers in the dead of night echo through the valley, chills down your spine. Ghosts of yore, they'll never rest in these dark woods we're forever guests. A lantern flickers by the old church wall. Footsteps echo, but no one calls. A chill runs deep, cuts like a knife. In this haunted place, there's more than life. Crumbling houses, lost to time. Memories linger, caught in grime. Rusty swings sway to a ghostly breeze. In this eerie quiet, hearts don't ease. Haunted whispers in the dead of night echo through the valley, chills down your spine. Ghosts of yore, they'll never rest in these dark woods we're forever guests.
stands where the moonlight shines. The wind whispers secrets through the night, casting shadows where ghosts find their light. In a corner bar past the county line, a man sits alone, lost in whiskey's brine. His heart's been broken by too many lies. In the darkened room where sorrow hides, watch on a worn-out wrist, tracks the hours down a dark abyss. Memories haunt like a lover's scorn in the depths where dreams are torn.
Ripped from silence, born from storm. I wear the night like a uniform. Ain't no road I won't defile. Ain't no mercy in my mile. I leave ashes in my way, every step another quake. If the reaper wants a taste, he better come running with haste. Yeah, I leave ashes in my wake. Steel in hand, no second guess. I carve my path through lawlessness. They said I'd break, they said I'd fall. Now they're just names
scratched on the wall. I leave ashes in my way, every step another quake. If the reaper wants a taste, he better come running with haste. Yeah, I leave ashes in my way. No cross, no grave, no final word, just the sound of thunder I've stirred. The sky can burn, the ground can shake, but I'll keep walking, wide awake. I leave ashes in my way, every step another quake. If the reaper wants a taste, he better come running with haste. Yeah, I leave ashes in my way.
Midnight shadows on a lonesome road, wind whispers secrets only ghost can decode. Gravel crunches under worn out boots. In this town the past never dilutes. Yeah. Trees reach for the moon. Old barn creaks with a ghostly tune. Cicadas sing in a mournful key. A night like this ain't where you wanna be, where you wanna be. Cemetery trail on the edge of town holds broken dreams and leaden frowns. Crosses mark the tales untold, where every name is etched in cold. Faded gravestones tell no lies. Dark skies, echoes linger caught in time, haunted whispers in a mournful rhyme. Rusty gate swings with a moan. In the graveyard, you're never alone. Stars above refuse to shine. In this place, the nights entwine. Cemetery trail on the edge of town holds broken dreams and leaden frowns. Crosses mark the tales untold, where every name is etched in cold. Cold, where Those in the canyon low and mean, the tumbleweeds carry what can't be seen. A bottle of sins and a rusted flask, buried neath bones in a weathered mask. The preacher cried thunder, the widow sang blues, and the sheriff went missing with blood on his boots. The wind knows the stories that graves conceal, but dead men don't talk and dream. Dead men don't dream, don't ride the rails, they don't chase the sun or follow trails. No prayers to pray, no stars to gleam, just dust and silence. Dead men don't dream. He rode in slow with a crow on his hat, eyes like coal and a voice like a god. Said, bury my name where the shadows grow thick, and carve it in stone with the devil's pick. She wore black lace and a gun on her thigh, kissed him once before she watched him die. But vengeance don't fade and time don't heal, it just circles back like a rusted wheel. Dead men don't dream, don't whisper your name, don't feel regret, don't shoulder blame. No tales to tell, no ghost to scream, just bones in the clay. Dead men don't dream. Moonlight's a liar casting silver on lies, echoes of gunfire lost in the skies. If justice is blind, then mercy is cold. The grave keeps secrets, never get old. Now the town's gone quiet, the smoke has cleared, but the past still lingers, heavy and smeared. A name on the wind, a cross in the sand, and a dream left to rot in a lawless land. Dead men don't dream, don't rise, don't run, don't sing to the moon, don't curse the sun. Their silence is sharp, their memories scream, but mark this truth: dead men don't dream. So hang your hat where the blackbird screams, sleep with one eye in a restless dream. For in this town of smoke and steam, you wake or die, but dead men don't dream.
chasing his face in the waters untold. The river whispers his name so low, pulls him closer where the reeds won't grow. The widow waits with a heart of stone for the man she lost to the river's moan. His shadow lingers, his voice a plea, come follow me down where you can't break free. Her hand turns dims as the clock strikes 3. She steps near the edge where the dark runs deep. The wind it howls, the trees they groan as the river calls her soul back home. Now the river bends where the blackbirds sigh, 2 shadows dance neath the crimson sky. Her lantern's gone, but her tale stays true of a love too deep where the darkness grew. Her hand turns dims as the clock strikes 3. She steps near the edge where the dark runs deep. The wind it howls, the trees they groan as the river calls her soul back home. Now the river calls her soul back home. There's a house by the river, forgotten and old, with whispers of secrets and stories untold. The windows are broken, the doors barely close, ghosts of the hollow where no sunlight flows. Mama left early and Daddy stayed drunk. We lived in the shadow, our spirits all sunk. At night we'd hear footsteps on the creaky old floor, echoes of sorrow from those gone before. Oh, the ghosts of the hollow, they call out my name. In the dead of the night, they light up a flame. Haunted by memories that never do fade, lost in the darkness where dreams are all frayed. Nightmares emerge. A wolf's lonely howl is all that I hear. Living in fear, ain't been living for years. Stars in the sky, though they don't seem to shine. Over this midnight, they no longer align. Caught in a nightmare, awake or asleep, the hollow it holds me, its secrets I keep. Oh, the ghost Down by the old Whiskey River, I saw a ghost in the night. With a bottle in hand, he stood by the pale moonlight. Whispers of sorrow echoed through the trees. His eyes were full of stories, painful memories. Mama said, boy, don't you wander too far. The river's cursed with shadows and scars. But the moon was my guide, and the night grew cold. I felt the weight of history in that haunted fold. Whiskey River's ghost, he's a friend of no man. He's the rage of the storm, the cry of the damned. Hold your breath and your tears when you walk that path, or you'll find yourself buried in his heartless wrath. Legends and tales passed down through the years of broken hearts and endless